How you doing? It's Pat and AJ Post Show for Friday, getting into your weekend for the big game day.
It's Friday nap day.
Yeah,
We're tired. Cocktails and Bales was so much fun last night, by the way.
Yes.
We were there till the very end, had a great time. Yeah. And then this morning, we were broadcasting live from the WNEM TV5 News studios in downtown Flint for the big game.
That's right, big tailgate action, Michigan State. That was a good time. I got a free Go Blue.
I'm repping both. Yeah, I got my Go Blue.
You go both ways. I always do that about her.
Why not?
So that was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with Colette Boyd, too, our fabulous news.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, 20-something-year-olds, don't make decisions you're going to regret later in life.
That's all you do in your 20s. That's what your 20s are for.
Since I'm the ripe old age of 36 now.
Yeah, when you get your AARP card.
I can preach down to all my 20-something-year-olds. I made ridiculous decisions in my 20s.
What's up, old man?
Thank you very much. No, seriously, I was reading this article about a new growing trend. Do you know the largest demographic for sterilization are 20-something-year-olds?
Sterilization, like, I don't want to have kids?
Yeah, pretty much. Either for a guy's, a vasectomy, for a lady's, tying the tubes.
But it's reversible for guys, though, right?
It is, but I
don't
mean,
think it's reversible for women, or is that...
I think it is for women, but it's just a lot harder. Look.
You know, it's funny you say that because I just read a blog from a woman, I think she's like 29, and she has decided she doesn't want to have children, and she has tried to get her tubes tied numerous times and she can't find a doctor that will do it because they're like, well, you're so young, you might change your mind. And she's like, so how come you'll give a guy a vasectomy like that, but a woman? And she's like, if I change my mind, I'll adopt. It was really, it's interesting you said that because I just read this whole thing about how it's different between men and women.
Well, I'm sure both procedures are somewhat reversible. I know guys are, but look, let's be honest. If you're going in to the boys to snip some things, I don't want you going in and out of there multiple times to tie them, untie them, tie them, untie them.
Yeah, that's a sensitive area.
But look, man, I know right now you're like 23, you got the world is in the palm of your hands, and you think you know what you're going to want in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
You don't know what you're going to be like in 10 years, trust me.
So listen, the same way that you'll probably regret getting that tattoo is the same thing you'll regret when you're about 34 and you meet the love of your life and they go, I can't wait to have kids and have a family, and then you got to go back into the doctor to have a surgical procedure.
But adoption is a wonderful alternative.
It is a wonderful alternative, but I'm just saying, don't make lifelong plans at 22 years old.
I totally agree.
If I would have made lifelong plans at 23, one,
think about where we've been right now.
I would have had a tribal tattoo that went around my arm.
I'm glad you don't.
Glad I didn't do that. I also would probably be living in a studio apartment, going to the bar all day long.
Yeah, that's about it.
I also said I would never, ever live in a cutesy little house in a cutesy subdivision.
Which we do.
And now I live in a cutesy little house in a cutesy little subdivision.
Hey, we're going on a date this weekend.
We are.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember the last time we went on a date?
I think you got pregnant. Right? That was the last one, right?
It's so funny. We're going to go out to dinner. We're thinking about going to the Torch, which is a great place for burgers and tater tots.
I love it. I feel like we're going out to dinner. Where are you going? The Torch?
Oh, it's so yummy. I don't care. It was in, what's the movie? Semi-Pro. And then I told our coworkers, we're going to go to some haunted houses. And they looked at me like, that's our date night. Is that a weird date night? I thought it would be a lot of fun.
Apparently, folks dress up nice and go for like romantic dinners, and we're like, I'm gonna get a burger, tater tots, a Moscow Mule, and then I'm going to a haunted house.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to 2 haunted houses. We are living on the edge of this weekend.
Doubling it up, baby. We hope you guys have a fantabulous weekend as well. Live it up. Go Blue, and we'll see you back here on Monday morning. Bye.
Bye.